Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Make sure I got the thing paused. You know, the world's first and only dark skinned activist is in the building, first of all. Why do some of y'all haters come on here and get mad when I say that I created this whole entire lane of black women, brown skin, dark skin, light skin women talking about light skin colorism on YouTube, on social media? Why are you mad about that? And the reason why I'm starting off like this, because as I was setting up this live, some idiot left a comment telling me about some other dark-skinned woman on YouTube and her subscribers, and insinuating, I guess she's doing better than me because talking about dark skin. Well, let me tell you something. And I'm not here to even talk about this person, but motherfucker, you brought the person up. You came in my comment section on my video, my last live that I made called "You're Not the Dark Skin Activist." You brought your ass on my comment section, and you're the one that brought this person's name up. Let me tell you what you need to understand. First of all, that woman was not talking about dark skin either. Since you're bringing the shit up, because see, when people bring me shit, don't get upset when I defend myself. Don't get upset when I bring it right back to you and I come and I rebuttal your motherfucking ass with some facts. That chick was not talking about no dark skin. She wasn't either. Let's get this clear. When she used to be one of my Facebook friends, and I don't know, I cannot speak for her. I don't have no evidence, but I know that she's not on my friend list now, and I did not take her off of my friend list. But I do know that there are black women on social media that be watching me and hearing me saying that other black women and dark-skinned women stole my ideas. Okay? There's a lot of y'all out here that be watching me in the motherfucking cut. Okay? I don't know how she was on my Facebook list. I have no fucking idea. But she's not on my Facebook friend list anymore, is what I'm saying. Okay? But the point that I'm making to you is I could tell you right now, from what I remember, her platform being is talking about general black female empowerment. And she also did art. I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say this shit until the day I fucking leave this earth. I'm going to write a whole book about how black women on YouTube stole my ideas. I'm not going to stop saying this because it's the fucking truth. And you're mad. And you can come on here and talk shit about other black female YouTubers and their subscribers. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to still speak the truth. And the truth is, drum roll, dark-skinned women, black women, light-skinned women, brown-skinned women did not know that speaking about their dark skin was a topic of discussion, was a platform, was a thing to speak about until I came online in 2010 with the first dark skin colorism YouTube channel. And then I went viral in 2015 for calling out Kendrick Lamar's darkism. And when I went viral, all these black people on YouTube and social media, whether you want to admit it or not, y'all all knew who I was. Y'all came to my channel. Y'all went to my website. Y'all Googled me. And these black women started copying me, talking about dark skin. So you can come at me all day telling me about somebody fucking subscribers. I don't fucking care. That's not my issue. My issue is don't take my ideas and my intellectual property and go pass it off on a channel where you was talking about other things and then try to act like you came up with these ideas from your own brain when you know you got it from me. That's my problem with the black women on social media that have plagiarized my work. And I'm not going to stop having that problem until it's rectified. I'm not going to, because I am the reason for any black female YouTuber, I said it, for any black female YouTuber that's talking about colorism, dark skin, and light skin, I'm the reason you doing it. Because you didn't know to do it before I came along. Prove to me that you was talking about dark skin and colorism as a platform before the dark skin activists came into the YouTube building. But I could prove with receipts that I started dark skin activism in 1998. I said in 1998. So I need for you to tell me, that person that brought your ugly ass up in my fucking comment section, mentioning this person's name, telling me about her subscribers and all this bullshit that I don't give a fuck about. I need some receipts. Because I started dark skin activism way before these women online was talking about dark skin. That's a fact. I started the first platform in history to fight against colorism, and all these black women have stolen, whether they fucking want to admit it or not, whether they want to acknowledge me or not. Y'all have fucking stolen. Whether you heard it indirectly, you ain't even had to hear it coming out the mouth of the world's first and only dark skin activist. If you heard it from somebody that copied me, then you have indirectly plagiarized, and I'm never gonna take my foot up off that. So you could take your fucking comment talking about this woman who did not create dark skin activism, did not create the colorism platform. You could take your comment and ball that shit up and throw it in the trash, because it's all bullshit to me, and I'm gonna keep defending myself. Now, with that being said, I'm going to move, and rightfully so, since this is the platform that I created from my brain, not watching a bitch video on YouTube and stealing from her. It's only right that I speak on what I originally created. Good morning, Daryl Phil. Shout out to you for being a first in the building. And by the way, y'all, New Year's is almost here, and I want to say Happy New Year to everybody if I don't get a chance to come back on here. And I want to ask everyone to continue to please support me financially, because I'm still in litigation and I still got to fight plagiarizers. So you can make a donation to my Cash App, which is $rashidalala, $rashidalala, and to the person. You also made a comment about me asking for donations. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep asking for donations. I'm going to keep being myself. I don't have to be other people. I'm going to be Rashida, bitch. And that's why you mad. And if I want to cuss like a trucker or a sailor, bitch, motherfucker, I fucking will. I fucking will. Moving right along. See, people, they want you to be the way they want you to be. And then when you're not the fucking way that they want you to be, they want to talk shit about you. Motherfuckers mad at me because I'm calling out these motherfuckers on YouTube that done stole from me. And then some of you motherfuckers got the audacity to think that I'm supposed to go around operating like these bitches that done stole from me. What the fuck would I do that for? I'm authentic, bitch. It's only one dark skin activist. It's only one Rashida Strober. What the fuck do I need to go around pretending and trying to be like the bitches who done stole from me on YouTube? I wouldn't give a fuck if them bitches had 1 trillion fucking subscribers. I don't give a fuck about that. What I give a fuck about, bitch, is my integrity, my authenticity. What profit a man or a woman to gain the whole world, the whole YouTube world? And I'm putting a twist on the Bible passage. No disrespect, but what profit a YouTuber, a black female YouTuber, to gain subscribers off of stealing my shit, stealing from my ideas, and knowing deep down in their heart, bitch, you ain't starting nothing. You're not the fucking dark skin activist. You know deep in your heart, bitch, it's only one. It's only one, and you're not it. You're not it. You'll never be it. So to the motherfucker that came in my comment section, fuck you. And you know what? Like I said, you motherfuckers come up in my comment section, come on my motherfucking chat, start shit with me, and then you're shocked when I defend myself. You don't want me to say nothing in my own defense. Well, bitch, depending on the day and how I feel, I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to say something. I'm not going to sit there and let you motherfuckers walk all over me on YouTube, steal from me on YouTube, and not say nothing. All these motherfuckers talking about dark skin and light skin and colorism, all on the stove. I said it again. You mad? I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep saying it because it's the truth. The Cash App is $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala Once again, $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. Y'all make sure y'all go donate because I am going to file a lawsuit against the biggest plagiarizer. And folks, it costs money. It ain't free. It ain't free. I've already had to sue one copyright infringer, and I won that case. And so I'm going to defend myself and my brand against these people that want to come up on YouTube and take from me because they got more subscribers. To these bitches that sitting their motherfucking asses back in the cut watching me. Can't get enough of the dark-skinned activists. Bitch, you wish you could be like me and speak like me. You want me to be like you? Never that, bitch. You're the one that's emulating me. But since you can't be the authentic Rashida, bitch, what you do is try to steal my ideas. I'm going to defend myself and fight against you motherfucking plagiarizers. So y'all need to make sure y'all donate. The people that believe in me getting justice, if you want me to get justice, if you want these plagiarizing motherfuckers to be held accountable, please go make a donation. Please go make a donation. Because I ain't going to stop. Motherfuckers come on my channel all day long and hate on me and talk shit. Keep talking shit. You think I give a fuck about you talking shit? It's been almost 3 years and I'm still here. I'm not going to fucking stop, motherfucker. I'm going to eventually get the money, motherfucker. I never give up, motherfucker. I just keep coming back until I get what the fuck I want, bitch. So if you think that coming on here telling me I cuss like a trucker and I'm begging for money, bitch, I'm going to keep begging. I'm going to keep begging. I'm going to keep internet begging, motherfucker. I'm going to fucking keep internet begging. The Cash App is $Rashidalala. $Rashidalala. Once again, that's $Rashidalala. Good morning, Food Vibes, Nature Herbs, aka the Chosen One. You said, wish I could stay longer, but I got to go to work. Still trying to do a live with you on Instagram. You know what? We got to definitely make that happen. I believe I emailed you. I'm going to reach out to you again, brother. Good morning, Violet 1-7. You said, good morning, Rashida. Many blessings and much love to you and your family during the holidays. Oh, that's so sweet of you. I really appreciate that from my heart. And I wish the same and the best to you and your family. And I appreciate you for supporting. I thank all of y'all. I want to tell everyone that continues to support me, no matter how great or small or what you do, you are from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate it. And I love you. And I even love my enemies too, because God said I got to love my enemies. Okay, y'all. I had to just do my little rant about these motherfuckers mad at me because I be calling out these motherfuckers on YouTube that's been stealing at me for years. I had to get that out, y'all. I had to get it out. So let me move on. Let me talk about what I came on here. Let me tell y'all something. Darkism is always lurking in the bushes. That motherfucker be always lurking in the bushes, jumping out the goddamn bushes on me when I least expect it. I be minding my business, people. I know y'all think that I just, because I come on YouTube and I talk and y'all think I'm like this in my everyday. I'm not. I'm a quiet, introverted person. I be minding my goddamn business, trying to get stuff done, trying to live my life, trying to do what I need to do. And here come the motherfucking darkest. Here comes darkism, rearing its ugly head and jumping out the goddamn bushes. The motherfucking boogeyman. And it happened. It happened the other day at... of all places, but well, darkism can happen anywhere. Why the hell am I surprised? But this darkism went down, y'all. It went down in the dollar store. Like this video and share this video. Like this video and share. If you cannot donate, listen. It's easy to hit that like button and it's easy to hit that share button, and I would appreciate it. So the other day, y'all, I was in the dollar store and I was really tired. I'm standing there, and it was a black man. He was talking to the cashier. He was just going on. They was having a little conversation as she was ringing up the customers and stuff. And you know, I let them have a little conversation and whatnot. It ain't bother me. I'm just describing, you know, what was going on. And the black man, he was kind of brown skinned. He probably was in his late 40s, and he was just like a talker. You could tell he was doing more talking to the cashier than the cashier was doing to him. And I guess she was out of courtesy, not being rude, just kind of listening to him and, you know, ringing up the customer's order. And the cashier was a very nice, light-skinned young lady. And she had dreadlocks, and she was very pleasant. And I forgot what the hell they was talking about, but I know this man was literally like talking her to death. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. And lo and know, the words that came out of this motherfucker's mouth was just, darkism manifests in my face, just throwing it in my face again. And when I thought about it, I said, this guy is very rude. He's very condescending, and he's not self-aware because, and he also has self-hate. Because why would you say something like this in front of dark-skinned people? It was dark-skinned people in the store, dark-skinned people in the line. That he said it loud because this conversation was loud. He was talking loud. You could hear everything he was saying to the cat. Just standing there at the end, you know what they would do, the bagging area, just talking to this cashier as he see this lady trying to ring up the customers and do her job. And lo and behold, the words that came out of this motherfucker's mouth was, you light skin, you supposed to be nice. Now, I don't know what the hell. I cannot tell y'all really what the hell they was talking about or he was talking to her about. But when he said that shit, I kind of woke up out my tiredness. And the real sad part about it, I'm not going to even say sad part. I'm not going to say, because I don't consider it to be sad. I consider it to be, I have done my job. I'm doing my job, and people are learning from me, and I am doing what I set out to do, because them bitches, y'all ain't the dark-skinned activists. Y'all motherfuckers ain't set out to do my mission. You're not me. You copy me all you want. But the mission of dark-skinned activism, one of the missions has always been to create awareness. And what I've done is, through my work and through just being who I am, I've created a heightened level of awareness in one very important person, and that's my daughter. And she's the one that actually said something to me. She said something. She said, did you hear what he just said? And I just kind of looked at her and I said, yeah. Because I was tired. I was ready to go home. But I was like really, 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 I woke up when I heard what this fool said to this light-skinned cashier with dreadlocks. And I just couldn't believe. And people tell me they want to pretend as if darkism doesn't exist and that there's no need for the dark-skinned activists. Well, this incident, just like many others, proves why there needs to be a dark-skinned activist. The dark, not the dark, because it's only one. By the way, dark-skinned activist is my trademark name. I own the trademark. Anyway, because just think, had I not been the dark-skinned activist and, working to create this awareness since 1998, doing it on a grassroots level in the community, and then bringing it to the internet and beyond, maybe my daughter would have just heard the comment and overlooked it. And maybe it would have been a part of racist normalcy, darkism normalcy. Some things become ingrained in our culture. Some things become normalized in our culture. And maybe she wouldn't have paid attention to it. And, because it would have been normalized had I not put in so much work. But I realized I've created an awareness in one of the most important people in my life, and that's my own daughter. And I'm very happy about. I feel like that makes me feel good. Not a lot of things make me feel good. I'm not impressed with a lot of things with myself and all this kind of stuff. I'm just not. But when my daughter pointed that out, and I didn't even have to say nothing to her, and she understood that darkism had just took place, that was one of the things that made me feel good, because I realized, okay, I'm having a positive impact on her and her level of understanding, in terms of understanding the type of world we live in and understanding what darkism is and how it operates, through my work, through my plays, through my books, through everything I've done. This child has sat back and she's watching and she's understanding, and the awareness is there. And who knows the great things that she will grow up to accomplish as a result of this awareness. So that's one thing. But the comment itself, going back to this man, let's just take a moment to ponder and break that down. Just imagine yourself being in the store, and because the victims here are the people that were standing in line, the dark-skinned people that were standing in line, the cashier, because the cashier was very nice and she didn't deserve that. You know, so you got the cashier and you got the dark-skinned people standing in line. We were being victimized by this man. We were being victimized by this man's exhibit of darkism, because what he's essentially saying by saying you are light-skinned, you're supposed to be nice, is that there's this underlying assumption that if light-skinned people, and I consider anybody that's not dark-skinned to be light-skinned, by the way, but if light-skinned people are supposed to be nice, then logically speaking, the opposite of that is dark-skinned people, or non-light-skinned people are the opposite. They're not assumed to be nice, because it's his assumption. It's his assumption that light-skinned people are nicer. Light-skinned people are nice. That's this man's assumption. And how do we know that this is his assumption? Because you're not going to say something out your mouth that you don't really believe. It's a scripture in the Bible that says it's not what goes in that defiles, it's what comes out. So this man is defiled with self-hate, consumed with it, I would argue. And I actually, when I put my stuff in the car, I was looking around for this guy because I wanted to talk to him, but I think he was still inside the store, and I was so damn tired, ready to go home. But if he would have been outside, I would have pulled him to the side and had a conversation with him to understand his mindset. But just by him using those words, you light skin, you're supposed to be nice, that alone helps me understand this man's mindset, because ain't nobody in their right mind is going to say that to somebody in front of a whole bunch of people, in my humble opinion, if that's not what they truly feel, what they really believe deep down in their heart and soul. And it's truly sad that this man didn't care about the feelings of the dark-skinned people that was standing in the line. He didn't care. I had my dark-skinned child there. I was in the line. I'm dark-skinned, obviously. There was other dark-skinned people. He didn't care. He didn't consider the fact that I might be stereotyping. And how are these dark-skinned people that's standing in this line that hear me say to this light-skinned woman, you're light-skinned, you're supposed to be nice, how are they going to feel? Are they going to say to themselves, well, I'm dark-skinned, does that mean I'm not nice? Does that mean I'm not a good person? And like I said, I thank God for my dark-skinned activism and its impact on my daughter, because her mind is not going to be impacted in that way, because she understands the dynamics that are at play here. But what of a child, a young impressionable child that's standing in that line? And I don't think I recall seeing any other dark-skinned kids, but let's just say it was another dark-skinned kid standing in the line and that heard this man loud and clear, blatantly say, you are light-skinned, you are supposed to be nice. What if another a kid heard that? A teenager heard that? And that's how we get these stereotypes. That's how these things become normalized, because we have ignorant motherfuckers in the store like him. And you just going about your life, minding your business, and you standing in the store, you a teenager, and you hear somebody say you light skin, you supposed to be nice, and you go, you don't pay attention to the fact that it's becoming a part of your normalcy, because it's culturally ingrained. And then you grow up and you then carry the same assumption that light-skinned people are nice. And then subconsciously, you also carry the assumption that dark-skinned people are not so nice. And then therefore we have darkism, where then you start to treat dark-skinned people a certain kind of way, rude, not good customer service. You won't smile at them. You just treat them like a second-class citizen, and you subconsciously doing this, and you don't realize, you might not realize, because you've been bombarded with this propaganda your whole life. And then you run into a light-skinned person and you automatically treat them good. And they might be a bad light-skinned person, but because they're light-skinned, you're gonna automatically assume this is a good human being. Conversely, you run into a dark-skinned person, and this could be the nicest dark-skinned person in the world. Ain't did nothing to nobody, won't hurt a flea. But you assume that they're bad because they're the opposite of what is light-skinned. And this could all stem back to you being a 15-year-old, a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, 13-year-old, standing in the dollar sign store, and you hear this ignorant, self-hating black man, crunchy looking ass, because motherfucker, your ass needed a haircut and your beard needed to be shaved and your teeth was yellow and you were ugly. I'm not gonna fucking lie now, because I mean, you sat there and you talk shit. Basically, you talk shit about dark-skinned people, so I'm gonna talk about you. I'm gonna talk about your ugly. You were ugly and you did look like you stunk. Okay, you did not look clean at all. Okay, and you was standing there doing all that damn smiling and kiki in that young lady's face, but your teeth were buttery. Okay, your teeth were very buttery because I looked at you. When you said it, I didn't say nothing, but I looked at you and I looked at your appearance and I kind of said to myself, how dare this ugly motherfucker? Okay, I mean, you had a bald spot. I mean, you could have cut off all your hair and made yourself look presentable, and so we wouldn't see that little ugly little bald spot. And like I said, you had you needed a shave. Your teeth was buttery. Your clothes looked unkempt. You did not look clean at all. At all. You was ugly as fuck. Okay, I'm just saying, y'all. And I feel I got the right to talk about him because he's sitting up here suggesting that dark-skinned people are not nice. And he is a part of the problem, folks. People like him and his mentality, you're the fucking problem. You are the problem. Ugly, unkempt, buttery teeth. And all of them ain't ugly and unkempt and buttery teeth like him, y'all. All the darkest, some of the darkest are nice and neat and they look good. And, I remember, I'm not going to say no names. It's a Hollywood actor, biracial, that think he the shit. And I'll never support his movies. I have a friend that lived out in Hollywood and she's an actress and she's been in done some movies and stuff. And I met her when I lived there and she told me about how this particular individual that have eaten off of black people, by getting roles in black people's movies and getting paid and getting fame, how he didn't particularly like to invite darker skinned people. And he didn't say it out of his mouth, but you could see the way that he would treat them. And she told me this when she would show up. And this woman was very beautiful, looked way better than his wife, who's also biracial. And I'm not saying that she looked better than the wife because she was dark. This other woman that I'm talking about was dark skinned. The wife is biracial. I'm just saying in general, she just looked better. But this person assumed that, dark-skinned people shouldn't be at these Hollywood parties, the black Hollywood parties. And he had a nasty, negative attitude towards her. And I never forgot when she told me this. To this day, I will not watch his movies if I see him in it. And he come across all nice in these movies and stuff. And because of black self-hate, he biracial, light-skinned, black women think he handsome and shit. But to me, he's not handsome because he has an ugly heart. He has an ugly heart. And I don't like the way he talked to my dark-skinned friend. And yes, I'm sorry to tell you, but my dark-skinned friend, my dark-skinned actress friends looks better than your wife. Your wife is not cute like how you think she is. She's average. You think she's the top of the line because she's biracial with green eyes. That's what you think. But if you compare my dark-skinned actress friend facially and all the other features, she looks better. Again, you're thinking that she looks better, just like this dumbass, unkempt, buttery teeth, black dude in Dollar Tree. He assumed that all light-skinned people are nice because they're light-skinned. This dummy assumes that, all light-skinned women look better than dark-skinned women, even though it ain't the case. And I'm not saying, because I know y'all gonna come here hating, because y'all always lying on me, stealing from me, and hating on me. I'm not saying that every light-skinned person is ugly. That is not what I'm saying here. So don't come up on here lying. I can't do that. They lied on Jesus. I can't really do nothing about y'all lying ass motherfuckers. If y'all, that's what y'all want to do, go ahead. It's just so sad, man. And I felt so bad when she told me this. This was like in, when was this? This was way before YouTube. This was like in 2007 or something like that. I can't remember the exact year. And she's so pretty. Like, this lady is vegan, pretty, clear skin, and she made some money off of her movies, and she drove like a really nice white sports car. And she was in shape, like, to this day, still the same, just gorgeous. Look way better than this dude. I should say his name. All I'm gonna say is he's a biracial actor that black people think they'll say he black. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And okay, I'm gonna give y'all one other clue. He was, I believe he was in one Tyler Perry movie. But I am not a fan. I don't think you're cute. You don't look good. I wouldn't be gawking. You know, and some of these men, they think that women supposed to be gawking over. Child, please, I don't gawk over no motherfucking man. I ain't finna be gawking over you. All this, he look good, hey, handsome. No, you supposed to be telling me that. I would not be gawking over his ass. And any black woman that's going out here gawking over him, especially if you darker skin, you a damn fool, because he done showed you what the fuck he like. He'll smile and kiki, so y'all go watch his goddamn movies. Some of these actors, they'll be all kiki, knowing they don't really like that type of black, but they'll smile and kiki and make your ass feel good and take a goddamn picture with you. I don't want to take no motherfucking picture. Bitch, I'll charge you to take a picture with me. Who the fuck are you? If you think that you're better than me because you are, you're a light-skinned man, or you light-skinned, and I'm supposed to chase after you, I'll give you my motherfucking tar pitch black crispy ass to kiss, because you won't get that from me. I'll walk past your motherfucking ass like you air, and we all know we cannot see the air. Sitting up there treating my friend like that, my beautiful dark-skinned actress friend like that. You should be bowing down to her. Little ugly little bitch. Yeah, I never forgot that. And I personally will not be supporting any of his little ugly ass movies or gawking over his ass. If a man ain't got a dark skin, actor ain't got no dark skin wife, I don't care how good they look. I don't care how good you look. I'm gonna pass right over you and ignore you and act like I don't see you. And I might talk shit about you. Like Tank with his old ugly ass. Funny looking ass. I ain't gonna lie, I do like that song, Maybe I Deserve, and I do like the one where he had Keisha Knight Pulliam in it. I Can't Make You Love Me. He did a great cover of that. I don't take away from people's talent, but I believe he the type that'll go kiki and smile in a dark-skinned woman's face. But look who you married, Tank. He taking all y'all little money, y'all little concert money. Y'all don't work so hard. I'm going to the concert. I go to the concert to see Tank. Child, please. I wouldn't go if I got a fucking free fucking ticket. I wouldn't go if I got a free ticket, because I don't even want to look at your ass. Let me read some of y'all comments here. The Cash App, ladies and gentlemen, is $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. Please go make a donation, y'all, because I have to fight these plagiarizers in court, and I'm still raising money. I'm always raising money. The Cash App is $Rashidalala. $Rashidalala. Once again, it's $Rashidalala. And I want to ask everyone in the sound of my voice to please go and make a donation. I'm fighting still. I'm never going to give up until I bring these people to justice. Let me read some of y'all comments here. Little ugly little ass. He'll never get my motherfucking money. And like I said, I don't care if somebody gave me a free ticket. I'm still not coming to your concert, Tank. Because all you doing is taking all that money, all my dark skin money, and you send your ass up there and you taking it back to a non-black woman. But you kiki and laugh. They'll sit there and kiki and laughing in our face, dark skin women. I advise y'all not to go to their concerts and take pictures with them. They don't really like you. Don't y'all understand? If they ain't got no dark skin, why? I don't understand how dark skinned women don't see this. They're just using you to get. That's why I talked about Kendrick Lamar. They made me donkey the other day when I called out Kendrick Lamar because he's sitting up there talking black but sleeping non-dark. They'll use us to get popping. They will use us black women to get popping. And that's why I always like the Usher. Because one thing about Usher, he didn't use black women to get pop. Even though I know he did go and he got with a non-dark skinned woman. But that man liked dark skinned women though. Nobody can say that Usher. Usher was married to a dark skinned woman. Usher dated Naomi Campbell. Usher is a fan of Lauren. Okay. So hey, every time I start going, somebody always call me. But Usher is not the type of black entertainer that be fooling and faking with dark-skinned women, pretending to like you so you could, pulling you up on the stage and kissing you and hugging you. But then you doing all that shit for show because you want that money, that woman to keep buying your damn music, coming to your concerts and spending that money just so you could take it back to a mansion, just so you could take it back to a nice neighborhood. And just so you could pad the bank account of a non-dark skinned woman. Y'all mad? I know some of y'all are motherfucking mad. I don't fucking care. Bitch, I told you there's only one motherfucking dark skinned activist. And all you bitches talk about, y'all copying me. You're not the dark skinned activist. Bitch, I've been doing this before YouTube, before social media. And I'm going to keep doing it. By the way, in 2023, y'all need to look out for the Dark Skin Activist Tour. It's coming. If y'all go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, aka colorismactivist.com, aka thecharcoalbrand.com, y'all go on there, register, get my book, Darkism, and you will be on the list. And I'm going to let everybody know when I do my show on the Dark Skin Activist Tour. It's coming in 2023. It's coming. I ain't fucking around. Bitch, I originated this lane. It ain't you. If y'all ain't have YouTube, you motherfuckers wouldn't even be thinking about talking about dark skin. Bitch, I've been writing plays, doing community darkism discussions in schools, churches, etc. way before there was a motherfucking YouTube, bitch. You're not the fucking dark skin activist. And y'all gonna get, if you come to my live show, you're gonna get it 10 times turned in person, bitch. They might come to my live show to study me just to steal. But you still not the dark skin activist. You ain't create shit. I'm the reason you eating, bitch. Off of talking about dark skin. All y'all. That's a fact. All right. Y'all come to their little concerts. They smile in your face, just like the spinners, the backstabbers. Talk about how they smile in your face. That's what they doing. They smiling in your motherfucking face, but they backstabbing your ass because they ain't married you. I bet you they won't marry you. I bet you they won't wipe your ass up and take all the money back to you and buy you a house, a nice car, and pad your goddamn bank account. They're giving that money to non-dark-skinned women. So I don't know what y'all up there taking pictures at their damn concert, paying for front row seats, kikiing with their motherfucking ass. They don't want you. They don't want you. They're pretending to like you. They're smiling, and they make you feel so good. You probably go there drinking and drunk, spending up all. I wish I would spend up my money on it. Child got me up. Got me up. Got me all up. Exactly. Dion Denise every day said Drake is the same, and I believe it. Look how he did Serena Williams. Serena Williams don't need you. You ain't, and he ain't even cute. That's another thing. That dude ain't even cute. I'm gonna tell y'all. The light-skinned performers that are not cute. Man, I ain't gonna sit up here and say all of them. I ain't gonna sit up here and say that. But Drake is not cute. His money makes him look good. He's not a good-looking man at all. Not to me. Chris Brown is not attractive to me at all. At all. Shamar Moore is very handsome. Like I said, I ain't gonna sit up here and say all of them. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying some of these little ugly, little underrated ones that go around thinking they're better than dark-skinned women. And I do like John Legend's music and all, but John Legend, you're not all that. You sat there and be talking about how you like Lauryn Hill and inspired by these dark-skinned singers, but that ain't what you went and married. But you ain't cute. Chris Brown, Drake, who else? Who else ain't cute? What other light-skinned one ain't cute? They think that just because they light-skinned, Somebody gonna be jumping and falling all. I ain't gonna be jumping and falling all over your ass. I don't jump and fall all. I could be black and ugly all day with nappy hair. I don't give a fuck. I bet you I ain't never had to be falling all over no man. I would never do that shit. Who the fuck are you? Need to fall all over me. The only man I'll fall all over and show that type of love and devotion to is a man I'm married to. That's it. The ad agency, what are you talking about? The ad agency. Let me scroll back up to what you're saying. The ad agency says Tariq Nasheed got California and upcoming New York and Connecticut to give FBA Black American. Why? Let me ask you a question, the ad agency. Why does Tariq Nasheed not have a dark-skinned girl, a wife, a dark skin? And I'm talking about the sub-Saharan, the real dark skin, not the mixed dark skin, the real dark skin with nappy hair. Explain. Because you brought him up. I wasn't even thinking about Tariq Nasheed. I'm on here talking about the black man. Actually, he was brown skin at the dollar store that told the light skinned cashier that she's automatically nice because she's light skinned. Let's see what Respected Roots Personal Grooming and Self-Care says. 4 types of robbery. Robbery equal weapon, larceny, no weapon, theft, embezzlement equals trust theft, burglary, home break-ins. Which one do they use on YouTube? Well, I'll tell you. That's a good question. Intellectual property theft, aka I'm going to call it intellectual property robbery, hijacking, thievery. It is theft. It's no different. Young Again says, white girl pearly things stole Kevin Samuels' talking points. Haters just rob your grave alive or not. You ain't lying, Young Again. That's what they do on YouTube. These motherfuckers love to steal from original content. And I've been on YouTube longer than all these people. That's why I said they stealing from me. I already know they stealing from me. All these chicks talking about dark skin and light skin and colorism. All you motherfuckers are stealing. It ain't original. None of y'all motherfuckers is original. None of y'all motherfuckers is original. That is a fact. That's why I'm going to hold them accountable, though. I get this money together, I'm taking their ass to court. I ain't going to fucking play with them. Their ass going to get held accountable in a court of law, people. I'm not going to play with their ass. I am not going to play with their ass because I done put too much hard work in. Jackson, let me read your comment. You said all light skin, Jackson Mowell said all light skinned women or light skinned people are not nice. Agreed. That's my point. To make that erroneous assumption is just beyond me. I could not agree with you more. You also said you have Jackson Mowell also says you have a lot of folks who think all brown skin and light skinned people who are mean. Yeah. And see, that's the thing. One of the things that I aim to do is to dismantle the stereotypes. See, people be lying on me and saying that I don't like light-skinned people because I'm calling out darkism, which makes no sense, But what I'm doing, my goal and my function that God put me on earth to do is to create equality. It's to fight for equality. Because you can't go around and say that a person is mean or nice based upon their skin tone. That makes no sense. And it's not fair to the person, light skin, dark skin. It doesn't matter. It's not fair to the person that you're stereotyping them and making their life harder. Because when you stereotype people that are innocent and that ain't done nothing wrong, do you know that you're making things harder for them in the way that they get treated in society? That man, when he said that mess, he doesn't understand the impact that he's having, even in that store with a couple of people that was in the line, on society. Like, he's contributing to the damn problem. He's contributing to the mistreatment of dark-skinned Black people because he's perpetuating the stereotype that light skin is the only skin tone that can be nice. Whereas dark skin, you're expected to be mean. You're expected to be bad. So even if a dark-skinned person walks in and they're nice, They got good intentions. Because of these stereotypes, people will automatically look at them and go, that's a bad person. And it's all by virtue of their skin tone. And I'm fighting against that. I'm fighting against racism, darkism, colorism of all kinds. Me, I'm fighting for equality. Dark skin activism at its heart, at its core, is an egalitarian, humanitarian movement at its core, people. Understand? And I'm not going to let nobody, even these damn plagiarizers that be bringing their ass up on here, plagiarizing my work. Y'all not going to take me off my original mission. Woo says Tariq Nasheed is the darkest. I've seen him accuse very dark-skinned Black Americans with very Afrocentric features of being non-Black American. Wait a minute. Let me put this on the thing, because that don't make no damn sense. How you gonna call the bottom line is this: until Black people understand, and this is something that I heard Dr. Frances Cress Welsing say, and she passed, may God rest her soul. I love her. She's probably my favorite scholar in the world, Black, white, or otherwise. She said, Black people, in order for us to get on top, and I'm paraphrasing, we got to recognize that it is the blackest, darkest people with the nappiest hair that are at the apex, at the center of what it means to be Black. We got to, and it don't mean that we don't like light skin or brown skin. That is not it. It's what we are recognizing our origin. We are recognizing our origin, the origin of humanity, and not just Black people, but humanity needs to recognize the core and stop demonizing the core. What we've done is we've taken Black, dark skin, nappy hair, which is actually the mother of humanity, and we've, instead of praising the mother of humanity that gave birth to all of us, we have disparaged it in every fucking way, shape, or form. And until we flip it and reverse it, we're going to continue as a people to have problems, man. We're going to continue to have ignorant motherfuckers coming up in the dollar store with crusty, buttery ass teeth, telling somebody, you light skin, you supposed to be nice. We're going to continue to have these ignorant, but he looked like a buffoonish Uncle Ruckus looking ass motherfucker. I should have put his ass on film, but I was tired. Rich Rules, shout out to you. You said, still here, my beautiful Black sister. Keep your foot on their neck. Keep your foot on their neck. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, you know what? Let me tell you something. If I wasn't as tired as I was, because y'all need to check. I'm gonna put my my darkism video on from the post office. I had it out with a dark skinned chick at the post office. For committing darkism against me. I'm gonna do a whole live on her ass. I recorded the whole thing. In the public. I exercised my First Amendment right to record in public. Them motherfuckers was upset. But you ain't finna treat the white people good and think you finna treat me. I don't play that shit, man. If you catch me on the wrong day, man, I'm gonna record your ass. I'm gonna take y'all on a journey with me to some of my protests, because I got a protest coming up for somebody else too, in the housing discrimination. I'm gonna go over there and show y'all, because I want y'all to see this shit. I'm gonna go over there and film, and I'm gonna show y'all the protests over there in Ruskin, Florida. See, I be victimized. Y'all don't know what the fuck I go through. Y'all think this is a game, man. I go through this shit every day. I be minding my business. I don't want to start no shit with nobody. I want to have a peaceful day. And people just be starting shit with me because I'm dark-skinned with nappy hair. That's the truth. People be starting shit with me for no reason. I ain't did nothing to them. You look at me because I'm dark-skinned with nappy hair, and you think that you're just supposed to mistreat me and treat me in a kind of way. I ain't did a motherfucking thing to you. I don't know you from Adam. But because I'm dark-skinned with nappy hair, you think it's open season on me. I'm going to take y'all with me. When I go over there, I'll watch what the fuck I do. I'm going to go over there to this particular place, and I'm going to show y'all. And that ugly motherfucker, I'm going to go over there on a weekday so he could bring his big stomach, pregnant looking ass out. his big stomach. I'm gonna go over there and exercise my right to peaceful protest, my First Amendment right, my constitutional rights. I'm gonna go over there and show y'all what this man did to me. I'm gonna show y'all what he did. I'm gonna bring that one on my YouTube channel live. I'm gonna show y'all all of it. I'm gonna show y'all everything. I'm gonna show y'all everything. And I hope he come out there because he will be filmed. He will be put on film. He will be put on film. And I'm gonna stand, because you know you gotta stand in a public space. And I'm gonna film their ass. And I hope he runs his ass up out there so I can show y'all who this man is and what the fuck he did to me. How he violated my constitutional and my fucking human rights. I'm gonna start recording these people. I did record the people in the post office, and they when I record them, they left me the fuck alone, and they stopped the discrimination bullshit. They stopped the discrimination. All you got to do is treat people with respect. All you got to do is treat people with respect. They don't know how to do that. They see a dark-skinned person coming, and they don't think you're worthy of respect. Dark-skinned people, I promise you, they don't. They look at you like you're gonna rob something, you're gonna steal from them, you're gonna do something bad because you're the big bad dark-skinned person. Ooh, the big bad dark. But the last time I checked, bitch, it was the Europeans that was going around the world causing the most destruction. I ain't had nothing to do with that motherfucker. I'm not responsible for the slaughter and the murder of millions of Indian people. I didn't do that, motherfucker. So that's why I said they done flipped this shit upside down. They done made the good people bad and the bad people good. I said the good people bad and the bad people good. That's what's happened. That's what you motherfuckers on YouTube done did. Y'all done stole from me and trying to demonize me and make it look like I'm the bad person when you motherfuckers done stole my shit. But that's how it be sometimes in life. But what you got to do is fight. You cannot stop fighting. I'm going to go over there. It's about an hour away from where I live. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to take y'all with me. And I'm going to show y'all this man and what the fuck he did to me. I'm going to show y'all this shit. I'm going to show y'all this shit. I'm not playing. I'm going to show y'all because I'm tired of people. I'm tired of people discriminating against me because I'm dark skinned with nappy hair. I'm tired of it. My whole fucking life, I have been looked upon as, less than, and it has caused me opportunities, jobs. I have to fight for education. Man, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all out there know what the fuck I'm talking about. That shit is real. I ain't lying. And see, we didn't always have YouTube for people to come on here and talk about it. So this shit have been going down in silence for years. These motherfuckers have been getting away with the maltreatment of dark-skinned people for years. But I'm going over there and I'm going to stage a peaceful protest, and because I want y'all to see this shit. I want y'all to see, and like I said, this man is very arrogant. So I know he going to run his ugly ass up out there and going to be wondering, well, who is this and what is she doing? And why is she bringing all this bad publicity to the neighborhood? Okay, bitch. I'm going over there to protest, y'all. Y'all give me about a week. Give me about a week and a half, and I promise you, I'm going over to this location in Ruskin, Florida. And I'm going to protest. I'm not going to fucking play around with this beastly looking ass motherfucker. With his bad skin. Y'all, he got a Humpty Dumpty ass, big ass belly. Bitch could be Santa Claus because he got the belly for it. Up here, oh man, I ain't gonna talk about it no more. I ain't gonna talk about that no more until I go over there and I do my protest. Y'all look out. Y'all be on the lookout for my protest that's coming up in Ruskin, Florida. Give me about a week and a half. Give me about a week and a half because I gotta get this shit together. I gotta drive over there. Y'all, it's an hour away from where I live. I'm tired of these people and they bullshit. They don't know how to just treat you like a human being. All these racism, darkism problems would be solved if you just treat other people like a damn human being. Like, who the fuck make you think you better than me, motherfucker? You a human being just like I am. I don't understand these people. I don't understand these people. Y'all, I literally don't. I be trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with them. So you gonna hate on me because I'm dark? So if I were white, everything would be okay. If I were light, what the fuck? People are, y'all, think about the logic in the dysfunction of racism and darkism. This shit don't even make no logical sense when you really start. That's why I try my best not to really think about this stuff, because if I think about it, it would make me upset. I start to become getting upset, and I'll be calm. I have to go sit by the water. When that man did what he did to me, y'all, I went and sat by the water. I meditated and calmed myself the fuck down because this person really did bad shit that he should not have done. And it was racist. And I promise y'all, I'm going over there. I'm going over there after the new year, y'all. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to put this shit on motherfucking camera. That's what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm going to put this shit on camera. What I did, champion, I called this particular individual light-skinned Lucifer because that's what he was acting like. He was coming after me and lying on me. I know who you're talking about. He lied on me. He asked me to do an interview after the Kendrick Lamar situation went down, and we both agreed we was gonna put it on our channel, and then he gonna try to copyright strike an interview that belongs to me. What the fuck? So I did what I had to do legally, and I got my video back up because it was my interview. And I was nice enough to let his ugly ass put it on his channel, and he went and stabbed me in the back. I'm like, what the fuck? These people are crazy, man. So yes, in that sense, that motherfucker is light-skinned Lucifer. But that happened about 2-3 years ago. Yeah, that happened about 3 years ago. Mirage Makita says, put this on here because that's, and thank you, Rich Rules. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're still on here and hear me telling you thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Rich Rules. Shout out to you. Mirage Makita says, and I hope y'all are reading this because I 1000% agree. And this is what I'm starting to do, Mirage Makita, because I did it at the post office. I recorded it. I recorded their ass at the post office, and I'm gonna put that video on my YouTube. I'm gonna come on here and talk about what they did to me. And they're not just doing it to me; they're doing it to a lot of Black people. Don't think it's just happening to me. Dare I feel said, as a disabled Black man, I thank you. I know you go through it because you're dark skinned. I want to even talk about Atlanta Street Interviews. He was going in harder on his dark skinned disabled man on his channel. I didn't like that. Now I do like what you're doing, Atlanta Street Interviews, but sometimes I don't like the way you talking to some of them dark skinned people. The way he was talking to this dark skinned guy, interrogating him, talking about, oh, you need to work. Well, the dude told you he had a disability. Okay, we understand he needs to work, but the dude has a disability. They don't see that. People don't feel sorry. And I'm not saying Atlanta Street Interview because I'm kind of like torn with him. I like the work he's done. I used to be homeless. That's why I watched them homeless channels. And Atlanta Street Interviews, you need to shout out the homeless channels that was before you now, because I've been watching homeless channels for years. You're not the first, but I like the fact that you're helping the homeless people. I like that. I got a heart for homeless people myself. Always giving them money all the time. I just do. But I don't like how you talk to that dark skin disabled. I don't fucking like that. I don't like it. I'm just going to say I don't like it. Because they don't feel sorry for dark skinned disabled people like they do for non-dark skinned disabled people. And I know that for a fact because I know some dark skinned people personally that got some issues going on. And I've had to help them get access to services, social services. I had to go with them and help them fill out paperwork, talk to the people, because I'm the type of person, listen, y'all, some of y'all think I'm rude or whatever. I'm not rude. I just don't be taking no crap off of people, and I don't like injustice. So when I go places to help a person, I'm not going in there to play with people. I'm going in there to get results. And if you are discriminating against the person and doing bad shit, I will let them know to their face. And we're going to get this solved, and you're not going to do that in my presence. And I've had to help some disabled dark-skinned people right here. That's why I keep telling y'all I've been a dark-skinned activist. These bitches coming online talking about dark-skinned bitch. Bitch, I've been in the community helping dark-skinned people for years, quietly, before there was YouTube. All y'all motherfuckers, y'all are copying me, and I'm going to keep saying it. You're not the real. You're not the real deal. I'm the fucking real deal. You're not. Anyway, the whole point I was trying to make to y'all is that I have seen firsthand what takes place with dark-skinned people that are disabled when they try to go and get social services. And yes, they do experience a lot of discrimination because people don't be feeling sorry for them. I guess they think, a disabled, dark-skinned person's disability is so much different than a non-dark. This don't even make no fucking sense to me. And I don't look at it like that. I see human beings. If a human being needs help, black, white, purple, yellow, green, I'm going to help them. But why can't they do the same thing for dark-skinned people? Why can't you do the same, give the same level of care and service to dark-skinned people? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So when Mirage Makita says, yes, record every encounter, I'm starting my own media outlet to keep account of the real society, that needs to be done, because these people have been getting away with this fuckery for years. They have been discriminating against dark-skinned black people in secret. And some of these dark-skinned black people, they don't want to lose their jobs. They don't want to lose their housing. You know, people, it's about survival. So sometimes people don't say nothing, but I don't give a fuck, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. When people start their shit with me, discriminating against me, I'm a woman with nothing to lose. You can't buy me. You can't buy me. You can't make me be quiet. If you do some discriminatory shit on me, I don't give a fuck about no job. I slept in my car, y'all. I used to be homeless. I done slept on park motherfucking bitches and abandoned houses. Bitch, you can't fucking intimidate me. I don't give a fuck. I know how to survive. I know, and God has brought me from a long way now, but you can't put me under the threat of not saying nothing because, oh, I'm going to lose my job. Oh, I'm going to be homeless. Bitch, I'll go sleep on the park. I'll go sleep in the park if I want to. And what? I don't give a fuck. I'll go to the beach and go to sleep. It's God's green earth and we're all homeless. How about that? I heard a homeless man say we're all homeless. None of this is permanent. Your motherfucking ass going right back to the dirt when you die. So you can't put me under the threat of not saying nothing by saying, ooh, you're going to lose your job. Or saying, ooh, you're going to get killed. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I'll go sleep on a park bench at the beach. And that's not going to stop me. So I talk. I don't let people intimidate me. I don't let people intimidate me. I don't know. When it comes down to darkism and racism, if you're starting shit with me for no reason other than me being black and mistreating me, we're not going to do that. If we all act right towards each other and respect each other, racism and darkism wouldn't even fucking exist. And y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. If every human being would just look at other human beings like Dr. Martin Luther King says, I love Dr. Martin Luther King and I love all the freedom fighters. Dr. Martin Luther King was right. You judge a person by the content of their character. Now, I do like my dark skin. I'm not going to sit there and change my dark skin because people are jealous of me, you know. I mean, don't be mad because I don't look like that chicken Wayne, that chicken Wayne, that chicken Wayne, that chick. Don't be mad at me because, you know, I don't look like that. I don't, you know, don't be upset that I don't turn into, you know, black leather in the sun. Don't be mad. That ain't my motherfucking fault. So I don't want to change my skin. That ain't what I'm saying. But all I'm saying is judge me based off of my character, how I treat you. Am I doing something wrong to you? Have I, you know, broken one of the 10 commandments? You know, if I did something to you, that's different. But just to look at me because I'm dark skinned and my hair nappy and assume I'm a bad human being is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. It's the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard in my life. It's stupid. And if you're doing that to people, let me tell you something. If you are being darkest or racist towards people, you are a dumb motherfucker. You're stupid. You're ignorant. Just like them dudes that killed Ahmaud Arbery. That's another thing. That shit though was something that I sat down and thought about that for a long time. You killed this man because he dark skinned and running in a white neighborhood that you don't think you are them some dumb, two stupid dog looking motherfuckers. Who does that? Just it don't even make any sense when you start to think about racism and darkism and colorism and people exhibiting these behaviors. It doesn't make any sense if the person ain't did a motherfucking thing to you. It's like you don't even want a dark-skinned person to wake up and breathe air. That's stupid. You don't fucking own the earth. No matter how much these goddamn human beings got property rights, all y'all motherfucking asses is gonna die and you're gonna return to the fucking dust. You don't own shit. I don't give a fuck how much resources your ass got while you on this earth. Your motherfucking ass can't take it with you. You can't take it with you. So to treat other human beings like shit while you're on earth because you are dumb, you are ignorant, you are a fool, you are a buffoon, you are a Uncle Ruckus looking motherfucker. That's the fuck you are. Pizza Roll says, when I was at work yesterday, a light-skinned coworker kept getting in my face, cussing, and the supervisors wouldn't stop her. But if I was doing that, I'd be taken to jail. And Pizza Rolls, I don't even need to ask you, but you can answer the question. I already know you dark skinned. I already know you're dark skinned. I already know that you're dark skinned. And guess what, Pizza Rolls? You are right. If you was doing that and you was dark skinned, they would actually, they want to take you to jail. They'll want to say you're disturbing the peace, and you might even get fired because people don't give dark skinned people the benefit of the doubts. Okay, they just don't. They automatically look at you, and you got to like really, really know somebody at work, and they know your character, and they be like, well, I could vouch for this person, But yeah, some of these light-skinned people are able to get away with a lot of shit. And I'm not talking about all y'all. Don't get sensitive. But they're able to get away with a lot of foolishness because they light-skinned. They are. It just is what it is. It's called light skin privilege. They're considered to be less threatening or non-threatening. Nice, like this cashier. Nice, like this black man told the cashier, you light skin, you supposed to be nice. They have all these wonderful, great attributes assigned to them. So the people that was looking at y'all as this person was going on was probably thinking, well, that's maybe this person, maybe you did something to provoke her. That's out of her character. She's just having a bad day. Oh, that's a classic one right there, y'all. And they're just having a bad day. But I bet you Pizza Rolls, you dark skin, right? You said you dark skin. I bet you dark skinned people, I bet you can't have a bad day. I bet you can't have a bad day and exhibit it and show it. Else your ass get fired. Or like you said, arrested. But non-dark skinned people, they can have bad days. They can have bad. There are a lot. See, we are denied as dark-skinned people our basic goddamn humanity. This shit is rather sickening. It's rather sickening, that, she could have a bad day. She could have a bad day, but I bet you can't. I bet you can't. Hey, Sora. Well, you can always watch the replay. And once again, I want to remind everybody that in 2023 is going to be going down. I'm going to be bringing back the Dark Skin Activist Tour, and you're going to be able to watch my show live stream, pay-per-view, anywhere in the world. I always have a city that I go to where people could come live if they want to. It's looking like it's probably going to be Atlanta because Atlanta is just like right there. It's easy for me to access. And but it's going to be pay-per-view live stream, so you ain't got to be in Atlanta. You could be anywhere in the world and watch online. And if you go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, once again, darkskinactivist.com, and you sign up and get the ebook Darkism and read it, you'll automatically go on my list. So when I book the date, book the venue, because it's going to be a surprise. You guys are going to be the first to know. Okay. You guys are going to be the first to know. Okay. And you'll be able to get tickets and watch from anywhere in the world. Okay. So my website is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, that's darkskinactivist.com. I want y'all to be on the lookout for my upcoming show on the Dark Skin Activist Tour. It's coming. I told y'all I never stop. I've been the Dark Skin Activist. This is what I do. Thank you, Sora. And Dan America says, Rashida, Tariq Nasheed had a great idea to stop homelessness. Set up historic slave walking trips in your historic city. Interesting. Set meetup times at a location on Travel Advisor for $10 each, make $50. Anybody that's doing something to help the homeless and not exploiting them, I'm for it. I'm all for it. And that's why, going back to Atlanta street interviews, I mean, people, he got his detractors, but one thing about it, that dude is actually helping people. He is helping people. To me, he's helping people. I've donated more times than I could count to those people on his channel, and I'm gonna keep donating to him, because it's not about, people need to understand, it's not about Atlanta street interviews. It's actually about the people that are on there telling their stories. That's the whole point. That's why I watch homeless interviews, because they're homeless. I don't watch it because of the damn person that's running the channel, unless of course the person that runs the channel was homeless and they, but I'm watching it because, I was homeless. I know what it's like to sleep in abandoned houses and on park benches in the cold and the rain. I've done it. It's not a fun feeling, y'all. And I empathize with people that have to go through that. So anybody that's doing something that's righteous, that's not exploitative of the homeless, to help them get off the street. And y'all know I had a brown skinned homeless young lady that we helped on this channel. And also Mahogany Roots and MJ, thank you. I reached out to my sister out in the Carolinas, Mahogany Roots and MJ. Please go and YouTube her name, Mahogany Roots and MJ, and subscribe to her channel. And man, she ain't changed word. That's just the galvanized people. We came together, and y'all, my supporters, Talik Ibn Ra, we came together and we made donations, and we got her a room for a couple of nights, and then ultimately she got a place to live. So this is what we do. My mama used to feed the homeless people when I was growing up. We used to go to Williams Park. And my mom, who's dark skinned, she still does it to this day. She would go to Burger King and not Dunkin' Donuts, but Krispy Kreme and all these different places, and ask them to, hey, can y'all donate some food? And we would go down to the Williams Park and we'd do homeless drives. And my mama is a Christian, so she would also preach to them and give them food and clothes. And me and my brothers, we used to help her. So this is something I've always done. And my aunt, she just passed away back in July. May she rest in peace. One of the things she and I used to do when she was like really well, we didn't cook turkeys and all that kind of stuff on Thanksgiving Day. We would find a shelter that was feeding people, and we would go and we would be volunteers, and we would help to feed the people. I used to do that with my aunt. Me and her did that for a couple of years together. May she rest in peace. My aunt Ruby Worthy, rest in peace. I love you very much. And so that's what we would do. So anybody that is helping homeless people, I'm for it. I'm all for it. But don't be trying to exploit them. Help them. If you're trying to exploit them, I'm not for that. That's a problem. But if you actually trying to help them, and I believe that Atlanta Street Interviews is really helping a lot of those people. Some of the people come on there and say it. He put a Cash App up. They get donations. Josiah was reunited with his dad. There's another dark-skinned man on there that came to find his son. The dark-skinned dude, the lady was claiming that he was fighting her. I don't know if that's true or not, but I do know that man came. That man produced paperwork that he had a court order that he had custody, and he came down there and he was looking for his son, and Atlanta Street Interviews was helping him. So you got to give people credit where it's due. You can't just be bashing the person. If they're really, truly helping, I think that that's a wonderful thing. And even this Tariq Nasheed person, I don't like the fact that he doesn't have a dark-skinned wife, but if he's really serious about, for real, helping dark-skinned people, if he's really going to do it for real, then I support people that's going to help homeless dark-skinned people. Homeless light-skinned, listen, y'all, I done donated to the light-skinned ones, the white ones. I don't care, but I'm the dark-skinned activist, so I am going to talk about these dark-skinned people. Y'all can get mad if you want to and say, oh, I've been accused. People say, oh, you only care about dark-skinned people. Well, that's not true. That's not true. Because in my everyday life, if a white person, which they've done this, walk up to me and say, I need some money for some food, and I got it, I'm going to say, here, and go about my damn business. I'm not racist and darkest like motherfuckers are towards me. That's not my character. That's not who I am. But I do know that dark-skinned people get mistreated the most, and I am going to highlight dark-skinned people more. And if you don't like that, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Get over it. Yes, Dion Denise every day. Josiah and Emily. Now, I would like to see Josiah with a nice dark-skinned young lady. I'm not going to, all y'all know that. It goes without saying. But I am glad that the young lady in him was helped. And Josiah is not a darkest. He was with a dark-skinned young lady. When he first came on YouTube, if you remember that, Dion Denise, he was on there. He had hopped in a video of this dark-skinned young lady. I think she was a little bit older than him. That video is probably still on. I don't watch videos like that on YouTube, but one channel I do watch is the homeless channels. I sure do. And he was with a dark-skinned young lady. And then he got with the lighter-skinned young lady, the lighter-skinned one, that I think I probably donated to her too. And if I haven't, I will. She went through a lot of things. She had like some mental health issues. And I think she's probably one of the most highest viewed on there. And she was going through a lot. I really felt bad for her. And I like the fact how she was transparent about her mental health issues and stuff. And she went to jail. Her and Josiah, I think they went to jail for something. It was some BS, a bunch of foolishness that I don't believe that they did. But he was on there with her, and she light skinned. So he went from a dark skin. I don't think Josiah is darkest at all. I don't. I really don't. And but yeah, but I would like to see him end up with a dark skinned young lady at some point in time, because you know he claimed the dark skinned woman was cheating on him. I remember him saying that. We don't know if that was true or not, because I mean, Josiah was caught up in some lies. He lied about his age and stuff, and so I don't know if the girl was actually cheating on him, or I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he was claiming, or you know. But I'm glad that he was able to get reunited. And that's Atlanta Street Interviews that did that. A dark-skinned man. I mean, I can't be mad at it. I like it. I love it. So, Daryl Field said, Tariq has a darker-skinned daughter. I want her to play Storm in the next X-Men. Oh, okay. Well, well, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. But, I mean, my thing is this: if you are talking pro-blackness, you need to have a black looking. I would prefer dark skin. I can't tell you no lie. I can't lie to y'all. But you need to have a black looking wife. To me, in my head, and I have a right to feel the way I feel. Just like people gonna say preference and a person got a right to be, okay, well, go ahead. You can do all that, but I have a right to feel the way I feel about it. You can't control how I feel. Just like I can't control who you're going to end up marrying and whatever the case may be. You cannot control how I feel about it. If you are a pro-black man, you should be with a black woman. Hopefully she's dark skinned. And that's what I'm gonna say on that. I've been saying that. I've been saying that from day one. If y'all go back on, I told y'all I've been a dark skinned activist, and all of them copying me. If you go back some years ago on my channel, there's a video about fake pro-black men. And the reason why I was calling them fake pro-black, because they didn't have dark skin. They didn't have dark skinned girlfriends or wives. And they, you know, to me, that was fake pro-black. And I saw a lot of it and I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So that video is on. I think I was wearing a blue shirt on there, but it's very old. It might be over 10 years old. I told y'all I've been a dark skin activist. I created this whole dark skin speak online, and everybody that's talking about it is stealing from me. People get upset with me saying it, but I don't care. I'm gonna keep saying it, y'all. Y'all know I ain't gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. But yeah. So yeah, y'all. I had to come on here and tell y'all about this dude, crusty, rusty, buttery teeth, that, you know, exhibiting his darkism, and he was loud about it. He wasn't like talking in a soft tone. He was very, you know, proud to sit up there and tell that young lady that her light skin was superior, and because that's what he was essentially saying. You're nice, your light skin is superior, and this is how you need to act. Okay. And yeah, so that to me is darkism, and he was wrong for that. He's stereotyping, and I wish that Black people would stop doing that. I wish that they would stop making it harder for dark-skinned people, because well, all he doing is making it harder for me as a dark-skinned person. For people walk up to me, they see me and judge me, and I ain't did a motherfucking thing to him. I ain't even said nothing to him. And you sitting up, I don't even know who you from, most, because I'm not even thinking about you. I don't know you. That's another thing. You think dark-skinned people sitting up, every dark-skinned person sitting up there thinking about the next person doing something? That's why I said racism and darkism is so stupid and so ignorant and so dumb. And I'm just tired of it. Daryl Phil, I feel, says, agree, need to look Black. That's the way I feel about how they should draw Black characters in live action. And if you want to come on my channel, you ain't got to show your face, Daryl. I feel we can do a discussion about that. Black cartoon characters and comic book characters and stuff, because that's a way to help dark-skinned children love their dark skin. If they see them characters, like I said, I do believe Lupita Nyong'o is eating off of my work. But I will say this, that Black Panther in general, seeing those dark-skinned people in there, and I don't really like the way that the new Black Panther didn't have like the black man in there, because I believe that the black man should be at the, he should be at the head. Don't be killing off the black men. But anyway, I like the fact that Black Panther has heightened the dark skin beauty and handsomeness awareness, because those Black dark skinned people are just gorgeous and beautiful in there. I don't like the fact, like I said, I ain't gonna never change. Lupita, you are eating and stealing from my dark skin movement, but the dark skinned people, including Lupita Nyong'o, they're beautiful, they're stunning, they're gorgeous. The men are handsome, and Black people need to see that. Little children need to see these strong figures. And yeah, so yeah, maybe we could chat about that one day. But y'all, I got to get up out of here. I enjoyed coming on here talking to y'all. I'm going to try to come back on here and talk to y'all before or on New Year's. But if I don't, I want to wish every single individual in the sound of my voice a happy, happy, healthy New Year. And I love y'all, even my enemies, because God said that we're supposed to love our enemies. So yes, all the dark-skinned women that are stealing from me and plagiarizing from me, I do still love you, because that's what God told us to do. But I am going to take some of you to court, at least one of you to court, and I'm going to hold your ass accountable. And I need donations. I need donations to help me with my legal expenses. I've been fighting for 2 years, or almost 3 years rather. So how can you donate? You can either go to my GoFundMe, and I'm hoping that someone would donate the $600 I need to reach my short-term goal. If you go to Google and just Google Rashida Strober GoFundMe, once again, Rashida Strober GoFundMe, you will you'll be able to see the GoFundMe link, or the GoFundMe. You'll come right up on it. But I'm gonna put the link in here, and sometimes I throw that link up in there multiple times because I want to make sure that people see it. So I'm putting the GoFundMe link in there. If you want to go to my GoFundMe and donate, please go. And I'm looking for a $600 donation. I believe I could get it. That ain't no money. God is good. God could bless me with whatever I need to help me reach that short-term goal. So I put the GoFundMe link in there, or you can Google Rashida Strober GoFundMe. Thank you, Dion. I appreciate that. And or if you don't want to do the GoFundMe, you can go to my Cash App, which is $Rashidalala, $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. That is my Cash App. I'm putting it on the screen. So if you guys take a look at the screen, you can see the Cash App is right there. $Rashidalala. Now, why am I raising money? Again, it's very simple. Really, now it's for two purposes. It's going to be producing my play that's coming up, and also my litigation against these plagiarizers and exploiters of the dark skin activists on YouTube. Y'all, this stuff costs money. I wish I could say it was easy. I wish I could say it was cheap, but y'all know that lawyers and litigation it costs money. That's all it is to it. It ain't really much more for me to say, but it costs money, because we all know that is the case. So please find it in your hearts to go and make a donation towards my cause. Once again, you can go to my GoFundMe by Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe. And I also put the link in the chat. And I also have the GoFundMe link in the description to this live. So if you go back and look at the description to this live, you can find the GoFundMe. Or if you just go to Google and type in Rashida Strober GoFundMe, it's going to pop right up on the screen. And my prayer is to get a $600 donation so that I can reach my short-term goal. And I'm just $600 away. If you don't want to go to the GoFundMe and you prefer the Cash App is $Rashida Lala, $Rashida Lala. Once again, Signed, Rashidalala. So thank y'all for taking the time to watch and like the video and share the video. And I wish everyone a happy, healthy, wonderful new year. And thank y'all for y'all support.